here. Let's load up.
I bet it's gonna sting. I bet there's gonna be lots of birds.
Can't believe my mom did it.
Come on. The county has owned and operated this property since the early 1970s. It was a privately owned landfill at the time, but we've acquired the property and then now we have amassed 957 acres.
Are we there yet?
As a matter of fact, we're here.
Hi there, welcome to the Central Disposal Facility. This building is a scale house. While we're sitting here, we're being weighed by a scale that's underneath the road here. Look up there and tell us how much you weigh.
Wow, we weigh 7,520 pounds.
We measure how much garbage we're taking into the landfill by weight, and we categorize it by type, whether it's yard waste or tires or regular garbage, for example. Do you want to see where it goes from here?
Yeah. So why are these people dumping this stuff here?
This is called our citizen drop-off area, and it's where we direct people with small loads from their homes to dump over here.
Why don't they just take it to the big hill?
Because we have a lot of large garbage trucks and other heavy equipment, and it would be much more dangerous. Whenever this dump truck gets full, it's driven up to the landfill. Next, on this side of the road, we have single stream recycling dumpsters, a roll-off for newspapers, and an aluminum can igloo. We encourage residents and businesses to recycle here for free, helping us to save space in the landfill. All set for our next site?
What is that big tank? It looks like a swimming pool.
It holds water, but I wouldn't want to swim in it because it's rainwater that has seeped down through the garbage to the bottom of the landfill, or what we call leachate.
Gross, how does it get in here?
Think of our landfill as a big bathtub. It has clay walls about 2.5 feet thick around the sides and up to 15 feet thick on the bottom of the disposal area. So how does water leave your bathtub?
Through a drain.
That's basically the same way it leaves our landfill. When the water reaches a certain level, it's pumped through a pipe to the tank.
Where does it go from there?
Same place our water from the bathtub goes.
To the sewer plant?
That's right, but they're called wastewater treatment plants now. The leachate is treated at the wastewater treatment plant, and then it's used as reclaimed water to irrigate nearby golf courses. All set for our next stop?
What are those pipes over there?
That is a landfill gas extraction well. In the landfill, there are bacteria that work to break down the garbage. They're called anaerobic bacteria because they work without oxygen to decompose the garbage.
So what's the connection between the bacteria and the methane gas?
The bacteria actually create the methane gas while they're doing their decomposition work.
So we just collect the gas from around the garbage?
Actually, there are over 150 wells in the landfill that are used to remove the methane gas. The gas is piped to the LFGTE plant, where it is filtered and used as a fuel to run 6 large internal combustion engines. Right now, we produce enough energy to run over 6,000 homes every day. And as the landfill expands, so will the energy plant. The methane gas flares are used as a backup if the plant were to shut down. At the flares, the gas is simply burned off.
What else is there to see around here?
Let's go see the mulching area.
That looks like the yard stuff we leave at our curb.
That's exactly what it is. All the grass clippings and tree trimmings people leave at the curb are brought here, or to the Sarno Road landfill in Melbourne, or to the Mockingbird Way mulching facility in Titusville to be chipped into mulch.
Wouldn't it be easier to bury it in the landfill?
Yard waste makes up about 20% of the garbage we all generate. If we just buried it, the landfill would fill up much more quickly. Plus, the mulch is great to use in our landscaping to help retain moisture. We also can use it as a daily cover on the landfill.
So could we get some to take home?
Sure, you have to come out and get it, but you're welcome to it.
How much does it cost?
That's the best part. There's no charge to Brevard County residents. Now, if you're all ready, I can show you another way we're reducing what goes into the landfill. What kind of things do you see in this pile?
I see an old refrigerator.
There's some metal fencing.
Yeah, and there's a lot of scrap metal.
We collect things like old stoves and water heaters, But instead of calling them old appliances, we in the solid waste world call them white goods.
So what do you do with all those things?
We collect a large pile and a metal recycling company comes and picks it up. Then they process it and sell it as scrap metal.
What are all those tires doing there?
That's a tire transfer site. Tires are collected here and then taken to a facility where they're shredded.
Why don't you just bury it in the landfill?
Primarily because they don't stay buried very well. The vibrations from the heavy equipment operating on the landfill causes them to work their way back to the surface.
That's pretty cool. Aren't you glad you came along?
Is that where they're actually burying the garbage?
That's right. That's the actual landfill where the trucks dump the garbage. That's what we call the working face.
Can we go up there?
We don't usually allow people up there, but we'll make an exception for you.
I told you there'd be lots of birds.
They spend a lot of time feeding out here.
Can you tell where that garbage came from?
It's in one of our transfer trailers, so it either came from the transfer station in Sarno Road or Titusville.
They don't bring the garbage directly from North and South Brevard?
No, the garbage haulers take the garbage to the transfer stations in Titusville or Melbourne, where it's loaded into the transfer trailers. When the trailer's full, it's brought here to the landfill.
What about garbage from Cocoa or Merritt Island?
The haulers do bring that garbage directly here. Look, there's a truck now.
What's that bulldozer thing doing?
That's called a trash compactor. It levels the garbage and then rolls over it to compact it as much as possible.
What are the piles of dirt and yard waste for?
The landfill workers are bringing the yard waste from the mulching area and it gets mixed with dirt. At the end of the day, after the last load of garbage has been brought in, the dirt and the mulch are spread over the garbage, helping to cut down on the smell and keep the animals from picking in the landfill overnight. So have you all spent enough time with the garbage?
Yes!
Let's go.
Don't listen to the grandma.
Let's take a look at our Household Hazardous Waste Collection Center.
What are people bringing here?
Things that shouldn't be thrown away in the garbage.
Like what?
Well, let's take a closer look.
Just looks like a bunch of stuff we have in our garage.
We have fertilizers and bug spray and corrosives, and we have paint supplies.
What do you do with all this stuff?
These items are separated and stored in this containment building until our licensed hazardous waste collector comes to package them up and take them away for proper disposal.
Why are there 2 rooms?
Different rooms hold different types of chemicals. For example, this one is for corrosives like pool chemicals that could eat through surfaces or your skin. This one is for flammables and poisons. They're both stored in the same room, but they're separated. For example, this paint thinner is a flammable, so it would go here.
What do we do with that paint over there?
If it's latex paint, which is water-based, we recycle it. A local paint manufacturer takes the leftovers we get and reprocesses it into a 95% post-consumer recycled exterior paint. They usually make 4 or 5 colors. We make up names for them that have some relevance to our area, like Manatee Gray, and we have them packaged under our very own Brevard County label.
What can we do to get some?
We give it away to residents and donate it to some nonprofit organizations.
What if it's not latex paint?
Then it would be oil-based paint. We have a collector who takes that and uses it as an alternative fuel source, along with things like used motor oil, mineral spirits, gas, and kerosene.
Why are all the household products stored over there?
That's our drop and swap area. These are items that are in good enough shape to be reused by somebody else. People can come in and look around and see what's available and take what they need. There's no charge for the items, and it saves us money that we would otherwise have spent on disposing of the items.
What about the other people in the county? Do they have to drive their hazardous waste out here?
We actually have 3 locations here, the Sarno Road landfill in Melbourne, and the Mockingbird Way mulching facility in Titusville. They're open on different days throughout the week.
So what's next?
The household electronics collection area. Old TVs, computers, printers, and fax machines are stored here at our household electronics recycling drop-off. Residents can drop off items free of charge, and a certified electronics recycler recycles the materials. Currently, only the central disposal facility in Cocoa accepts those items.
Is there more?
Actually, you've seen it all. The citizens drop-off area, the recycling area, the leachate tank, the landfill gas to energy facility, the mulching area, the metal and tire piles, the landfill, the household hazardous waste collection center, and the household electronics collection area.
Is there any way we can help the landfill last longer?
Yes, each day, every one of us throws away between 6 and 8 pounds of garbage. So we could all really help by reducing what we throw away. And you do that by practicing the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle. And most importantly, think before you throw something away that someone else might be able to use.